step into a world of fire, betrayal, and civil war, a time when brother turned against brother in ancient Israel. This is the harrowing story of Abimelech and the city of Shechem, a dark chapter often overlooked in the book of Judges. Forget what you think you know about biblical tales. This isn't a story of miracles and divine deliverance. It's a raw, brutal look at human ambition, the thirst for power, and the devastating consequences of a nation divided against itself. Imagine the city of Shechem, a place of significance, a center of commerce and worship. Its people had once embraced Abimelech, the ambitious son of the great judge Gideon. They funded his bloody rise to power, a coup that began with the slaughter of his 70 brothers. For a brief time, they were allies. But alliances built on blood and ambition are fragile. The seeds of discord were sown, and soon the very people who crowned Abimelech king would turn against him. The betrayal was swift. The lords of Shechem, feeling the sting of Abimelech's tyrannical rule, plotted with a newcomer named Gaul. In the midst of a festival, fueled by wine and arrogance, they openly cursed Abimelech. Word of their rebellion reached the king, and his response was not one of negotiation or diplomacy. It was one of pure, unadulterated rage. Abimelech was a warrior, and he would answer this challenge with the only language he truly understood, the sword. Picture the scene as dawn breaks over the hills surrounding Shechem. Abimelech divides his forces into 4 companies, setting a brilliant and terrifying ambush. The people of Shechem, confident in their numbers and their walls, emerge from the city gates, completely unaware of the doom that awaits them. Gaul, the boastful leader of the rebellion, sees the approaching forces but dismisses them as shadows on the mountains. A fatal mistake. Suddenly, the trap is sprung. Abimelech's soldiers pour down from the hillsides. Chaos erupts in the fields outside the city. The men of Shechem are caught completely off guard. The clash of bronze on bronze fills the air, mingled with the screams of the ambushed. The rebels fight desperately, but they are outmaneuvered and overwhelmed. Gaul and his followers are routed, driven back in a panic toward the safety of the city walls. But for Shechem, there would be no safety. The next day, Abimelech returned, and this time his goal wasn't just to defeat an army, but to annihilate a city. He launched a full-scale assault. The fighting spilled into the streets. It was brutal, house-to-house combat, brother against brother. Former neighbors turned into mortal enemies. Smoke choked the air as fires began to spread from building to building, set by Abimelech's relentless forces. Civilians, caught in the crossfire, fled in terror. Their homes and lives turned to ash. The city's main stronghold, the Tower of Shechem, became the last refuge for about 1,000 men and women. They barricaded themselves inside, hoping to wait out the siege. But Abimelech's fury knew no bounds. He led his men to a nearby mountain, and in a chilling display of determination, he and every one of his soldiers cut down branches. They carried this massive pile of wood to the stronghold, piling it up against the thick stone walls. And then he set it on fire. The flames roared to life, consuming the foundation of the tower. The people inside were trapped. The smoke, the heat, the terror. It's a truly horrifying image. The stronghold became a furnace, a funeral pyre for the last remnants of the rebellion. No one escaped. The city that had crowned Abimelech, the city that had betrayed him, was utterly destroyed, its ground sown with salt to ensure nothing would ever grow there again. The story of Abimelech and Shechem is a powerful, cautionary tale about the destructive nature of ambition, betrayal, and civil war. It shows how quickly a society can crumble from within when its leaders are driven by pride and its people by fickle loyalties. It's a sobering reminder of the human cost of conflict and the dark potential that lies within us all. If you find these deep dives into the grittier, more complex stories of the past as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're just scratching the surface of the epic and often shocking history hidden within these ancient texts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.